Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to Treasures of History, where we unlock the hidden mysteries of lost civilizations and dive deep into the archaeological treasures that shaped our world. I'm your archaeological guide, ready to take you on another mind-bending journey through the corridors of time. Picture this incredible scene with me. You're standing 2,600 feet above the Dead Sea, in the heart of the ancient Judean Desert. The scorching sun beats down on endless golden sand dunes, and you think you're looking at just another hill. But what if I told you that beneath your feet lies a completely unknown pyramid that has been hiding its secrets for over 2,000 years? Today's discovery will challenge everything you thought you knew about ancient Middle Eastern civilizations. This isn't just another archaeological find, it's a treasure trove that connects ancient Egypt, Greece and the mysterious kingdoms that once ruled this sacred land. Before we unveil these incredible ancient secrets, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss the archaeological mysteries we're about to reveal. But here's what will absolutely blow your mind. This wasn't supposed to be found at all. The archaeological team was conducting a routine excavation at the Zohar fortress site, 2,600 feet above the Dead Sea. Their mission was simple: protect ancient manuscript sites from unauthorized looters and illegal excavations. They were searching for historical documents that would provide new information about this mysterious location. What they discovered instead was something that archaeologists call a grain of sand in an entire desert. But this grain of sand would rewrite our understanding of ancient civilizations in the Holy Land. Imagine the moment when the excavation team first spotted what looked like just another sandy mound. But as they carefully brushed away centuries of accumulated sand, they realized they weren't looking at a natural hill. They were staring at hand-cut stones, each weighing hundreds of pounds, arranged in a perfect pyramid shape. The experts initially thought it was just another ancient tomb, but here's where the mystery deepens. As they studied the original wall structure, they realized this was something completely different. A full pyramid construction that had been cleverly disguised by time and nature. Now, let me transport you back in time to witness this pyramid in its original glory, over 2,200 years ago. Picture the year 200 BCE. Alexander the Great, the legendary Macedonian king who conquered most of the known world, has been dead for over a century. His massive empire has been divided among his generals, the famous successors who carved up the ancient world like pieces on a chessboard. In this region, two great powers are locked in an eternal struggle for control. To the south, the Ptolemies rule Egypt and the surrounding territories, including this crucial Dead Sea area. To the north, the Seleucids control vast territories that now make up much of the Middle East. Imagine standing here during that tumultuous period. Below you stretches one of the most important trade routes of the ancient world. Caravans loaded with precious salt and bitumen from the Dead Sea wind their way toward coastal ports. These aren't just ordinary commodities, they're liquid gold in the ancient economy. Salt was essential for preserving food across vast distances, while bitumen was used for waterproofing ships, preserving mummies, and countless other vital purposes. Control this trade route and you control enormous wealth. Now, here's where our archaeological detective story gets really fascinating. Recent excavations have revealed treasures that paint an incredible picture of daily life during this ancient period. The desert climate became the perfect ally for preserving these artifacts across millennia. With virtually no humidity in the air, organic materials like wood, papyrus, and even textiles survived in impeccable condition. In just the first week of excavation, volunteers uncovered fragments of ancient papyrus documents, bronze vessels that still gleamed despite their age, and even pieces of furniture that looked like they were abandoned yesterday rather than 2,000 years ago. But here's the mystery that has baffled archaeologists. They've found both Ptolemaic coins and Seleucid kingdom coins at the same site. This suggests the pyramid changed hands between these two great powers multiple times. Many scholars now believe it was constructed during the period of Ptolemaic control, but the evidence shows a complex history of shifting political allegiances. What makes this discovery even more incredible is that the building eventually collapsed, but not because it was abandoned. Archaeological evidence suggests it served multiple crucial functions throughout its existence. Phase 5. Unveiling the pyramid's secrets. So what was this mysterious pyramid actually used for? Here's where our archaeological investigation reveals three compelling theories. Theory 1, the sacred tomb. Some experts believe this pyramid served as a magnificent burial site, taking advantage of its spectacular location high above the Dead Sea. The picturesque setting would have been perfect for honouring important officials or wealthy merchants. Theory 2, the historical monument. Others suggest it was built as a commemorative structure, perhaps celebrating military victories or important political agreements between the competing kingdoms. But here's the theory that's gaining the most support among archaeologists, and it will absolutely fascinate you. Theory 3, the ancient toll booth. The strongest evidence suggests this pyramid functioned as a sophisticated guard tower and tax collection point. Think of it as the ancient equivalent of our modern toll booths or port inspection agencies. Picture this incredible scene. Ptolemaic officials stationed in this pyramid, carefully monitoring every caravan that passed below. Merchants carrying precious Dead Sea salt and bitumen would have to stop, declare their goods, and pay taxes before continuing to coastal markets. The pyramid's elevated position gave guards a perfect view of approaching travellers from miles away. Now, here's something that will send chills down your spine. The papyrus documents found at the site remain largely unread mysteries. Early analysis suggests these documents were written using the Greek alphabet, which makes perfect sense given the Hellenistic period dating. But what's written on these ancient papers could be the key to understanding exactly how this remarkable system operated. Many experts believe these papyrus fragments are actually ancient tax documents, detailed records of goods, merchants, and payments that flowed through this crucial checkpoint. Imagine holding in your hands the actual business records of ancient international trade. If this theory proves correct, we're not just looking at a pyramid, we're looking at the administrative headquarters of one of the ancient world's most important economic control points. But fellow explorers, this incredible pyramid discovery is just one jewel in a treasure chest that keeps getting bigger. This excavation is part of a massive archaeological project that has been transforming our understanding of the Judean Desert for years. In the last 8 years alone, archaeologists have scanned 111 miles of desert cliffs and identified approximately 900 caves within that radius. Using advanced rappelling equipment, cutting-edge technology and specialized documentation methods, these modern treasure hunters have discovered thousands of rare artifacts. We're talking about hidden scrolls, ancient woodworking tools, beautifully preserved carpets, leather goods and genuine ancient treasures. For these archaeological teams, the Judean Desert has become an ancient vault just waiting to be opened, revealing secrets that have been locked away for millennia. Just a few years before finding our mysterious pyramid, the same team made another discovery that will absolutely amaze you. They found a cave that had served as a refuge for Jewish rebels almost 1900 years ago. This site was located 262 feet from the top of a cliff, and because of its incredibly difficult access, it had never been explored by modern archaeologists. Inside this natural time capsule, they discovered previously unknown fragments of the famous Dead Sea Scrolls. These contained religious passages written in Greek, and scientists were able to reconstruct 11 complete lines of text thanks to the exceptional preservation conditions. But that wasn't all. They also found rare ancient coins, a partially mummified skeleton over 6,000 years old, with skin, tendons, and even hair still intact. Can you imagine the incredible preservation power of this desert environment? Oh, here's something that will blow your mind about the preservation capabilities of this remarkable desert. The team discovered a giant basket made of plant fibers that is considered the oldest in the world, over 10,000 years old. This incredible artifact has a capacity of up to 26 gallons and was created about 4,000 years before the invention of ceramics. Think about that. People were weaving sophisticated containers millennia before they learned to make pottery. But perhaps the most precious discovery is a tiny piece of fabric that's approximately 3,800 years old. Now, this isn't just ordinary ancient cloth. It's dyed with rare scarlet paint that's mentioned countless times in ancient religious texts. This fragment represents the oldest known evidence of fabric painted with dye made from insects called scarlet worms. These insects lived in oak trees and could only be harvested for a very short period each year, making this intense red colour incredibly valuable, reserved for sacred fabrics like priestly garments that marked status and religious importance. The fragment measures less than 1 inch, but it provides proof that people knew how to dye wool fibres already 3,800 years ago, right around the same time humans began creating written sources. But wait, there's one more incredible discovery that connects us directly to biblical history. In 1980, scientists found a seed that was over 1,000 years old. They spent 14 years carefully cultivating this ancient plant, which grew into a mysterious tree they named Sheba, now about 10 feet tall. The seed dates back to a period between 993 and 1022 CE. Researchers believe Sheba may be a biblical tree commonly associated with healing properties mentioned in ancient texts. Although they haven't been able to identify the exact species since the tree hasn't flowered yet, they know it belongs to the genus Commiphora, which is related to famous African plants like the myrrh tree. Here's what makes this discovery so special. The tree's leaves and resins are rich in compounds that have medicinal, antioxidant, and skin-soothing properties. This means Sheba may represent a forgotten lineage whose resin had genuine medicinal value and was mentioned in biblical and ancient texts. This remarkable discovery gives us insight into how ancient peoples understood and used botanical medicine thousands of years ago. Fellow time travelers, what we've uncovered today is more than just archaeological discoveries. We've opened a window into the sophisticated world of ancient international trade, political power struggles, and daily life over 2,000 years ago. This mysterious pyramid of Judea represents the intersection of Egyptian, Greek, and Middle Eastern civilizations during one of history's most dynamic periods. Every artifact tells a story, every coin reveals political allegiances, and every papyrus fragment brings us closer to understanding how our ancestors lived, worked, and built their civilizations. But here's what I want you to think about. What other secrets are still buried beneath the sands of the Judean Desert? What mysteries are waiting in those 900 caves that have been identified but not yet explored? As we continue this incredible journey through time, I want to hear from you, our fellow explorers. Which of these discoveries fascinated you the most? Do you think the pyramid was primarily a guard tower, a tomb, or perhaps something else entirely? Share your theories in the comments below. Your insights might just contribute to solving these ancient mysteries. And if today's archaeological adventure amazed you, make sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow history enthusiasts. Remember, every subscription helps us continue uncovering the treasures of history that connect us to our incredible human heritage. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries. In our next expedition, we'll be traveling to another remarkable archaeological site where recent discoveries are challenging everything we thought we knew about ancient engineering. Trust me, fellow treasure hunters, you won't want to miss that journey through time. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, the greatest treasures of history are the ones that help us understand who we are and where we came from. This is your archaeological guide, signing off from Treasures of History.